Hello, everybody. Well, B2 and I just wanted to come on, congratulate Iga Swiatek. I think that's how you say her name. There's like an N sound in there, even though there's no N in the spelling. So maybe somebody out there can help me with that. But one thing that she is starting to do, which is very, very clear, is she is now pulling away from the rest of the field. And there is a large gap between her and everybody else. We are really starting to finally see a dominant number one women's singles player, which really hasn't happened for a long time. We thought it was going to be Naomi Osaka, especially when she won 4 majors in a relatively short time. But as we know, she's been really, really struggling with her mental health or her focus or however you want to put it. But Iga is taking advantage of no one really stepping up and just playing incredible tennis and crushing the competition. I mean, Coco Gauff had an amazing French Open. Congratulations to Coco Gauff. But no competition for Iga today. Very, very routine 6-1, 6-3 victory. Or was it 6-2, 6-3? I don't know. It's either 6-1 or 6-2, 6-3. But absolutely crushed Coco, who played a great tournament. She actually won her semifinal match very easily, but we can see right now that everybody is no match for her. And so, how dominant can she be? Her game is very, very much, this is B2, by the way, my favorite buddy in the world. And he says congratulations to Iga as well. Say congratulations to Iga. And what do you think, B2? How is she going to do against everybody at Wimbledon? Because at Wimbledon, I'd say her game is not ideally set for Wimbledon. She totally is a prototype for the clay. And watching her game, I see, especially when you're looking at clay and then the hard court, there's really no stopping her. The grass court is the X factor. That's where they're going next at Wimbledon. So maybe somebody else can win Wimbledon. She'll let somebody else win Wimbledon, or maybe she'll win Wimbledon. I don't know. Comment below or comment in this live stream and let me know what you think about her chances to win Wimbledon. But when I look at her game, I'm seeing something that she's doing that the other ladies are not doing. I think that's what's really separating her. If you notice, a lot of the women today hit the you-know-what out of the ball. They hit it very hard. They have amazing ground strokes, but there's not much margin for error. So if one person, and I would say that there's really, which is pretty incredible about the women's game now, is there's really not much separating the top 50 players, even as many as the top 75 players. If you watch their ground strokes, there's not much separation. That's why you've seen so many different champions until now. Now Iga's really on an incredible roll. And if you look at it, it's just whoever is going to hit the ball the hardest and hit the most winners or make the least unforced errors, but there's not much margin. There's not much that separates them. When you watch Iga play, she's playing a little bit more like the most dominant men have been over the last 10 to 12 years. Very much like a Rafa and a Novak. Heavy spin, lots of margin in her game. So if she's not playing her absolute best, she still has a very, very good chance of winning, because the other women that she's playing have incredible ground strokes, but they're hitting the ball like laser beams through the court. And, if they're a little off, they're missing. She is grinding everybody down. She's got big, heavy shots, very much like Rafa and Novak, and also has the ability, like Rafa and Novak, to deliver the knockout punch when she gets the look. With this kind of skill set, especially in today's game, with most of the surfaces being neutral with a very true, slower bounce, I see her just crushing the field, because I don't see anybody who's going to step up, number one, who has that game the way she does, and number two, that are as focused and as hungry as she is. Really, like I said, the last person who we thought might have been able to step up and start to dominate was Naomi Osaka. But I think that her focus, even more than her mental health issues, I think it's more her focus that's holding her back. If you just go to her Instagram page and you'll see what I'm talking about. I mean, she's constantly doing one photo shoot after the next photo shoot. They look like a lot of fun. I know she's getting paid a lot of money. I think she made like, I don't know, over $55 million off the court. So you have a choice between working like a dog on the court all day in the hot sun and making less money, or going to a nice air-conditioned place, doing a couple of shots for a couple of hours, getting paid millions of dollars. What would you choose if you were Naomi? I know I would choose to go to the photo shoot and take pictures and get paid millions of dollars rather than be in the hot sun, running sprints, working on my serve for hours, working on my ground strokes. But Iga, she is focused. She knows that her first priority is tennis. And I don't see that changing for her. I see her really hungry. She looks very hungry, and she's getting rewarded for her hard work. So I think she's only going to keep working harder or just as hard. And I don't see any woman on the horizon who has the game that she has, and to me, probably the work ethic that she's doing right now. You know, I'm not even sure that Coco Gauff is working as hard as Iga. And I just am scratching my head going, well, who is going to challenge her right now? For a match here and a match there, there might be somebody, but I don't see somebody week in and week out that has the game with the margin for error, the amount of balls that she's going to put on the court to win, and how focused she is. I don't see anybody close to her right now. Let me know. Comment below. Let me know if you see it the same way that I see it. So for the first time in a while, I really see a woman playing. While there are some potential up-and-Americans, women's tennis is currently pretty boring state. Agree? I don't know. I like watching her play. I enjoyed Coco and Stevens. Yeah, okay. I like them too. But I like watching Iga. I think Iga, her style, the way she hits the ball is pretty cool. I really like her game. I really like her as a person. She seems very sweet, down to earth. She seems very focused on her craft. I can't say anything negative about Iga. I really, really like her. I really wish her the best of luck. And I think that she is B2, what are you doing? B2 is, he's on the counter here. He's going to chew up this mask. I'll let him chew up the mask. But just what I'm saying about Iga is I like watching her play, and I'm excited. I think it's good to have a dominant force in the game. You know, people will say when someone's dominating, it gets boring, but you know, who are most people going to be rooting for tomorrow? They're going to be rooting for Rafa, who can win his 14th French Opens. You know, you could make the argument, oh, he's won enough, let somebody else win. No, we don't want to see somebody else win. We want to see Rafa win 14 times. That's what everybody really wants to see. You know, who out there is going to be rooting for Casper Ruud? Why are you not rooting for Casper Ruud? Because you've never seen him win before. It has nothing to do with his personality, whether you like him or you don't like him. You probably don't have a strong opinion about Casper Ruud yet to where you are a big enough fan of him where you have to see him win. But you've seen Rafa win a lot. You've seen Roger win a lot. You've seen Novak win a lot. You've seen Serena win a lot. So you become a fan of them. You want them to win. You expect them to win. I think that now women's tennis again has a force like that to where you're going to see Iga win a lot. You're going to start to get to know her personality more and more. She's going to win multiple Grand Slam titles. This is, I think, her second French. So she's going to keep doing this, I think. And you're going to get to know her more, and you're going to get to appreciate her game style more and more. You're going to be rooting for her more. It's going to get this popularity of the sport up more. Really what Iga needs now is maybe somebody like a Coco Gauff who's 18. I don't know who else it would be. Who else is out there who I believe week in and week out is going to challenge her? I don't even think Coco Gauff is that person yet. She hasn't consistently won week in and week out to where you're like, oh, it's Coco. She's number two. It's not Osaka. Like, who is going to... Wish Barty would have stuck around. Yes. Barty and her could have been... And that's a great contrast in style, right? Barty with her counter-punching slice and, you know, kind of like a Federer-type style, and Iga more like a Rafa or Novak. That would have been awesome to see week in and week out, fighting for all the majors. So it does kind of suck that Barty left, because now the sport really kind of needs Barty, because that would have been a great rivalry. And I just don't see Iga having a rival. Look at B2. He's basically becoming, he's investigating everything. He's becoming a private investigator on my kitchen table right now. This is the butt of my best friend. Oh, that doesn't come out good. This is, oh no, save me, B2. No, I didn't mean it like that. I was, this is my best friend, B2. And he is just creating havoc on the table. B2, can you just chill out a little bit while we're trying to talk to the people? We're trying to talk about, can anybody challenge Iga Swiatek? What do you think? I hope, I'd like to see Coco because, I'm an American and I really like Coco and she's the right age to really start picking it up and winning. But I don't think that's fair yet to put on Coco. This is her first final. So I just want to congratulate. I guess I'm done. I guess I don't think I can recover after the B2 booty comment. I think I better cut my losses while I'm way, way behind. And just congratulate Iga. And I'm excited for the men's. Let's turn to the men's French Open final for a minute. Rafa versus Casper Ruud Boy. Watch Matt's Coffee Break Tennis too, by the way. I want to thank Matt for putting in. I am Casper Ruud's secret father. You watch Matt's show, you'll know what I'm talking about. I thought that was hysterical. I guess there's definitely a resemblance. B2, will you stop it? He is just being, stop it. So watch Matt on Coffee Break Tennis. His latest show is much better done than this. This is a total hack, unprofessional live stream you're watching right now. If you want to see how not to do a live stream, just watch this. It's maybe the worst live stream I've ever done. Rafa in 2030, yeah, he will be, Rafa, amazing. So tomorrow, who are you picking? I think everybody, unless the foot is an issue, which doesn't seem it's going to be, Rafa's going to be holding 14 Grand Slam titles just at the French Open. It'll be his 22nd. What do you think? Can Casper Ruud beat Rafa? I think that means, Rafa's going to win. When he licks your nose, it means Rafa's going to win. When he licks his butt, that means that Casper is going to win. So let's ask one more time. Is Rafa going to win or is Casper going to win? Ooh, that might be he doesn't care at all. That's what that might mean. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Enough shenanigans. It might even be worth a dislike. This video is so bad, I probably am going to go and dislike this video. So, do you think Rafa will not play Wimbledon and forego his chances to win a calendar slam? Yeah, I don't think Rafa, if Rafa's foot is okay, he's going to play Wimbledon, guys. He's not going to skip Wimbledon, but he did say, that he thinks his foot is going to be fine through the end of this tournament, that he has his doctor, but we'll see after that. So that leads me to believe that they might be doing certain things to just get him through the tournament. I don't know what legally you're allowed to do to the foot, but whatever legal thing they're allowed to do to the foot to keep it feeling numb at least, I guess that's probably what they're doing. And I think Rafa's kind of putting a lot of his eggs in this basket, kind of saying, if this is my last one, this is the way to go out. And so it'll be very interesting to see. I think these next couple weeks after Rafa probably wins the French Open, it'll be very interesting to see. Be very interesting to see if he's going to come back for Wimbledon, how the foot is going to be. We might be witnessing his last French Open. I don't know. He always seems to kind of, he always kind of like acts like he's downplaying everything, but it's more like he's upplaying his chances not to win. He always likes to convince everybody that he's just happy to be there. He's just trying to get through matches. He doesn't know how things are going to go. And then he wins another major. So who knows? Who knows the long-term future of Rafa? But I think we'll all be rooting for him tomorrow, myself included. B2 will be rooting for him. And you'll probably be rooting for him too. Okay, that's it. I'm really done this time. Take care, guys. Seriously, like the video. Don't dislike it. That's not nice.